Blueprint.
Dag, welkom bij een nieuwe live sessie van Blueprint. Bianca De Leon is mijn gast in deze live aflevering. Ze trad 18 oktober 2019 op in de Jonckherenzaal in het theater van Beresteyn. Ze komt uit Austin. Dit jaar verscheen haar prachtige cd Dangerous Endeavor. En ze wordt ook wel Queen of the Border Ballad genoemd. Ik zou zeggen, veel plezier bij deze live sessie van Bianca De Leon.
Hi. Thanks for coming out tonight. I'm going to start off with a song called Sad Corners of Her Eyes that I wrote for Marilyn Monroe, who was a genius and a great actress and well before her time. I saw you standing there right next to him without a care. You look so happy, smile on your face, with sad corners of your eyes gave you away. His arm around you, one around his wife. She looked so confident, you looked so scared. Those old photographs never lie. With sad corners of your eyes gave you away. An old photograph of Marilyn Monroe with JFK and Jackie too. She looked so fragile holding his arm, with sad corners of her eyes gave her away. Too much sorrow in a brief time here, more tragedy than she could bear. Her bright smile lit up the world, with sad corners of her eyes gave her away. I saw you standing there right next to him without a care. You look so happy, smile on your face, but sad corners of her eyes gave her away. This next song is called Dangerous Endeavor, which is the title cut from my newest CD. Down into no man's land just south of Hermosillo. I had 50 grand in the back of my boots and a pistol down in my waistband. Out in the desert where the cold wind blows, ain't no one to tell the story of what went down, for the sun came up and the moon all big and shiny. It was a dangerous endeavor. It was a dangerous endeavor. I left Mexico and everything behind, and I ran while I still could, heading for the border with a change of my name in the Texas piney woods. I settled in a town with an ear to the ground where no one knows my name. And sometimes I wake in a cold, cold sweat with a dream of them on my trail. It was a dangerous endeavor. It was a dangerous endeavor. few years since I crossed the border with a hellhound on my trail. I got a nice man, gonna settle down, gonna listen to the night birds wail. And I'm never going back down south of the border, and I'm never gonna tell him why. Like a rattlesnake buzzing in the heat of the day, it's just better to let him lie. It was a dangerous endeavor. It was a dangerous endeavor. Thanks. I wrote this one for Café de Keerpunt for their 30th anniversary this tonight and tomorrow. I'm playing there. And they put out a commemorative CD for Café de Keerpunt. So Willem asked me to write a song for it, and this is the song I came up with. It's called Crossways of Hell in Spijkerboor. It's probably the only time Spijkerboor has ever been used in a song. There's a place in North Netherlands I'd dearly love to be. Always felt like home to me. A place where I once stood, I'd be there if I could. At the crossroads of hell and Spijkerboor. I was standing at the crossroads when I started sinking down. I could not claw my way up from the ground. If I could do it all again, I'd fly there in the wind. At the crossroads of hell and Spijkerboor. On this pathway that I've chosen, and the miles that lay between, the devil and the voice of sanity. I'd be there in my dreams, behind the muffled screams, at the crossroads of hell and Spijkerboor. I was standing at the crossroads when I started sinking down. I could not claw my way up from the ground. If I could do it all again, I'd fly there in the wind. At the crossroads of hell and Spijkerboor. At the crossroads of hell and Spijkerboor. Thank you. Thanks. When last year I played in Spijkerboor at de Keerpunt, and then I played in Leeuwarden after that, and then got on a train to go to southern Germany. The train broke down, so I got on the stop train. And then I got on another train that ran over someone, and then I got on another train that had unexploded ordnance. So then I had to change trains again. And after 12 hours later, I finally got to the gig about 15 minutes late. So, and the audience was being informed of what all was going on. So when I walked in the door, everyone stood up and applauded. So I walked over the stage and put my suitcase down and got my guitar out, plugged it in and handed it to the sound guy and said, "Plug me in." I played for 2 hours straight, and the review the next day says she walked in spite of everything that happened, she walked in, she didn't change her clothes, she didn't stop for a bathroom break, she walked in, she plugged in, and she brung it. So that's how I came to write that song. And I was wishing the whole time I was just back in Spijkerboor. This one's called that 67 vintage Cadillac. My mama, she done told me, Papa done told me too, that curly-headed man will make a fool out of you. The first time that I saw you, you had two girls in the back and one more in the front of that Cadillac. That top was folded down, your hair blowing all around in that vintage 67 Cadillac. That two-tone cherry red, that would surely turn your head in that vintage 67 Cadillac. The next time that I saw you, you were riding all alone. So I flagged you down and hopped into that red two-tone. You took me for a ride, then you left me by the side of the road in that vintage Cadillac. That top was folded down, your hair blowing all around in that vintage 67 Cadillac. That two-tone cherry red, that would surely turn your head in that vintage 67 Cadillac. So I went out to the car lot and I laid my money down. Now I'm driving round in my vintage Cadillac. I passed you on the street and it surely did feel sweet with the top down in my vintage Cadillac. That top was folded down and my hair blowing all around in that vintage 67 Cadillac. That two-tone cherry red, that would surely turn your head in that vintage 67 Cadillac. In my vintage 67 Cadillac. Thank you. Thanks. I dreamed that song. I dreamed I was riding around in that car and the top was down and somebody in the passenger seat told me the funniest joke I ever heard, and I woke myself up laughing and I couldn't remember the joke. And then I remembered that there was a song playing on the radio and that was the song. This is called Has It Really Come to This? It's kind of the ultimate breakup song. Has it really come to this? Has it really come to which of us lies better? Has it really come to poker faces and letters in the middle of the night? In the middle of the day? Has it really come to which of us is gonna turn and walk away? I remember how it used to be. How it used to be when we were two young lovers, spending all our time underneath the covers in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day. Has it really come to which of us is gonna turn and walk away? Will there ever be a peace of mind? Will there ever be a piece of my heart returned, or will the rest of time be all alone in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day? Has it really come to which of us is gonna turn and walk away? I remember how it used to be, how it used to be when we were two young lovers, spending all our time underneath the covers in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day. Has it really come to which of us is gonna turn and walk away? Thank you. Thanks.
Blueprint. Roots, blues en soul. Rootsmuziek met hart en ziel uit heden en verleden.